back with another chatty vlog, and today we are chatting Disney, and I wanted to talk about the topic of my dream Disney vacation. So you guys know that we have gone to Disney a lot. We've done a lot of the things that we wanted to do, but I wanted to talk about some of those maybe kind of outlandish or maybe wish list or dream items that I'd love to do in the future. I thought it'd be a fun topic, and definitely share what your Disney dream vacation would be down below, because I want to hear what some of your responses are, because they might give me some ideas. I also wanted to share this shirt. So this is really super cute. It says, "This is the way," and it's from Wonder and Magic Design, and I'm starting to get some fun things for our trip upcoming, but look how cute it is. Baby Yoda is holding the little macaron. I love it. So I'm going to be getting different shirts for our trip upcoming, but I wanted to share that, and I will link the Etsy store down below. I believe that I've been trying to really shop from a number of furloughed cast members, and so I will link her shop and all the other shops that I find things from for our upcoming trip as we go along as well. I'll probably do a whole haul video on it. But we do have an upcoming trip, which I'm very excited about. We're staying at Beach Club, and I have stayed at Yacht Club before, and I really like that area. I like being able to walk the boardwalk. It's very chill. I like being on the lake. It's just a really kind of breezy, comfortable area to stay in. So I'm excited about staying there with Dan and the kids, because I think it'll be kind of a different pace than we've had before. We're going at a different time of year than we've gone before, and we're planning on eating at 100%, I believe, now across the board. We just picked them out the other day. All new restaurants. So it'll be a new resort we've never stayed at. It'll be kind of a new kind of vibe, a new planning kind of sequence than we've ever done before. And also pretty much, I think, all new restaurants that we've never eaten before. So it's really kind of like a whole new trip. But that's kind of the cool thing about going to Walt Disney World, is that you can have a different trip every single time. So I definitely still have some wish list items or some Disney dream vacation items that are on my list, so I thought I'd share those today. Not all of them are actually at Walt Disney World. Some of them are at their other locations. I definitely want to be able to go to Aulani with Dan and the kids at some point. It was kind of on my radar for the next year or so as of last year. But now, given the situation, I know some people have said now's the time to go because it's less crowded, but it just kind of stresses me out, the whole having to test, and if you get the wrong test, and the whole what if you get there and get turned away? And so that part really stresses me out, and I don't want to go into it stressed at all. I want that to be a show up and have a Mai Tai in my hand and not be stressed the whole time. So, but that is definitely a dream vacation for sure. But that's kind of one single location. So at Walt Disney World, which you would think what is there left for you to do? There's actually a ton left for us to do. But there's also some what I would consider more dream vacations, or more ultimate wish list items, some that you can't even buy. So the first thing, and this is my ultimate dream vacation, you cannot buy this. You have to win this or be given this in some capacity. So this may not ever happen in my lifetime. But since I was a young child, I've always been enamored with the castle, and it's always been this big, beautiful icon in the middle of Magic Kingdom. And in case you didn't know, that there is a suite up in the top of the castle that you did used to be able to rent out. So if you had your wedding there, you could rent that suite and that sort of thing. A number of years ago, they've changed that to where they give this suite away as a part of different contests that they have going on. Disney social media moms that I had gone to a number of years, they had giveaways at certain points during that, which I don't think I ever showed in my video, but they would give away Disney Dooney handbags and different items that they had in the parks during those times. No, I never won anything. But one of the ultimate prizes, I believe 2 of the years that we were there, was an overnight in the Cinderella suite at the castle in Magic Kingdom. And so that's an incredible prize, and obviously an amazing experience, but you cannot purchase that. So that would be an ultimate Disney dream, to be able to spend the night in the castle. It would be just amazing, and it's something that you know, of course you can hope and wish for, but you can't buy that. And even if you could, it probably would be out of my price range. So yeah, we'll just keep entering contests. They do come up. They usually have a couple contests each year that I see come up where you can like win a trip to Disney World and win a night in the castle. I'll always just sign up for those just in case, because you never know. But then on the more realistic side of things, Disney Dream Vacations, they're kind of out of our range or what we would be doing right now. I do really like the idea of the bungalows at the Polynesian. Those you can buy. I do believe they're fairly expensive. I have not looked into them recently, but in the multiple thousands of dollars per night. So it would bring the full cost of the trip roughly up to probably what will end up being what is college tuition for one of my kids. So for 1 year. So at this point, we're still focused on saving for different things in our life and that sort of thing. But that could be a big splurge trip, like maybe for like a college graduation or something. I don't know. Maybe high school graduation. I don't know. But anyhow, that would definitely be a really interesting vacation. But at the same time, so like staying in the castle is like ultimate dream, right? And so I would hands down choose that, I think, over any of the other things we'll talk about in this video. But at the same time, you know, if someone said like you could trade your whole vacation at the beach club coming up for one night in the bungalows, I probably actually wouldn't do that because I would rather just have the family time and just being together at Disney. And there's still plenty of things that we could try that don't break the bank and are still very relaxing and they're very fun. So anyhow, that's just one thing that popped into my mind while thinking about this as well. Another dream vacation is on Disney Cruise Line, and not just a cruise, because you got to remember we've done the shorter ones out of Port Canaveral. I'd really love to go on a longer cruise. Probably an Alaska cruise is the most realistic. The Hawaii cruises, they had some on the schedule. I think they're in the middle of being canceled right now. But the Hawaii cruises would also be amazing. So Alaska or Hawaii would definitely be a dream cruise vacation for us aboard Disney Cruise Line. I think the Panama Canal cruise, they do that like I think once a year in regular years. That would be really cool, but I don't think I could get my husband on the cruise ship for like 2 weeks. Which those cruises are really long because you have to go, you know, really far south. So those would be kind of, I guess, if I ever did like a girls trip on that sort of thing or a solo trip, I don't know. But I think I could get him on a Hawaii or Alaskan cruise. And so those are definitely on my radar as an attainable dream vacation. And something I do see us doing later on down the line as things kind of settle down and the kids are older and, you know, cruises are back going, because at the time of making this video, cruises aren't actually going. So of the obtainable vacations, so far we have the Polynesian bungalows, Hawaii or Alaska cruises, which those are probably would even happen before we'd stay in the bungalows, just to be 100% honest. The bungalows might be a really good like anniversary trip when it's just like me and my husband, you know, like no kids along. That's a thought. I know a lot of people really love the Grand Floridian. I love to stay there sometime. I think the grounds are beautiful. I just feel like a lot of the other resorts fit us better. I would probably stay at the Polynesian. I know my husband would hands down choose Wilderness Lodge. And there's just a number of other places I think we'll stay at before then, but I do think that we'll stay there at some point along the way. So a lot of the restaurants we've eaten at, a lot of them are fairly accessible, but the one that is, I don't believe it's currently open, but it's fairly like, you know, really dressed up and don't bring your kids type of place is Victoria and Albert's. So it's some trip, if we ever do like an anniversary trip or it's just the adults or the kids are off, you know, doing their own thing, we could do that as an adult dining experience. But most of the time I really just enjoy being with the kids when we're at the Disney vacations. Now, they do like doing the kids clubs and things like that, but they're starting to age out of those, and right now none of those are running anyways. So I think we pretty much have aged out of those by the time they'd even start running, as far as being at Walt Disney World. On the cruises, they have the vibe and edge the kids could do. So we can do like Apollo or Remy nice dinner, and that's something we could do on a regular vacation. But, you know, having a really nice sit-down meal with just adults at Disney World would be kind of a nice part of that dream vacation. So I guess I'm almost kind of building a dream family vacation and a dream anniversary vacation. So I guess the kind of adult-only vacation would be more like the Polynesian bungalows and, you know, going on a number of those kind of more adult-oriented meals and that sort of thing. And right now we're still kind of doing more of the kid-oriented vacations, so I am very much looking forward to staying at Beach Club with the kids. So other than that, I'm trying to think about some of my other Disney dream vacations, like just really outlandish, like, you know, kind of crazy things that may or may not be obtainable. I would really love to be there when they tape the Christmas parade at some point in the future. We have been there when they've taped Christmas performances, and it's really, really fun to just be a part of the atmosphere and it be, you know, just kind of a really jovial, loud, crowded time. But I think it would be really, really fun to be a part of, you know, just that enthusiasm and excitement. So those are kind of, I guess, some of my least obtainable and most obtainable, with the least obtainable being spending a night in Cinderella Castle and in the suite there. I think would be an amazing experience, but very unobtainable. And then other than that, staying in Aulani, going on an Alaska cruise, maybe eventually going to Hilton Head, but it's a little bit lower on the list than some of the other ones. We actually, I think, could drive there, so that'd be a pretty like easy breezy vacation to go over there. But those are some of the things that I would like to do around Disney World. And then just regular things that I'd like to do that we haven't done yet. There's a lot of experiences. So I went on the elephant experience at Animal Kingdom. There's a lot of behind the scenes experiences that we actually haven't done before. Tours that you can do, keys to the kingdom, and things like that. And I think that a lot of those would be really fun for us, especially as the kids have started to get older and they'll get more out of it. I think we'll start trying to do some of those on our upcoming trips. Of course, every single time that we are at a Disney location, either at Walt Disney World or on Disney Cruise Line or one of their other properties, we always have a great time, so we're just always excited to be there. But let me know what your Disney dream vacation or what some of your Disney bucket list items are down below. Be interested to hear those and see if it gives me some ideas and some things to plan for the future. So thanks for watching today and have a great day.